Hello, welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we will be learning all about your first meeting with your soulmate, who they are, what they look like, what their first impression of you is, where are they right now, and when and where you may meet. We have 3 piles to choose from. With pile 1, we have the beautiful rose quartz crystal, along with the energy oracle deck. For pile number 2, we have the Shiva Lagoon stone. Pardon my pronunciation if I pronounced that incorrectly. We also have the Astro Oracle deck. And finally, for pile number 3, we have the Crescent Moon. With the Archetype Oracle deck. Again, take a moment to meditate on the piles, choose the stone or object or pile that you're feeling the most drawn to. And timestamps will be in the description, and I will see you at your pile. All right, pile number 1. Welcome to today's reading, all about your first meeting with your soulmate. You chose the beautiful rose quartz crystal with the energy oracle deck. So the rose quartz crystal helps open up your heart chakra. It brings feelings of peace, compassion, joy, unconditional love for yourself, and emotional healing. So let's get started and find out all about pile number 1's first meeting with their soulmate. What could pile 1 expect for their first meeting with their soulmate? We had the Angel of Love with the number 49 that came right out. Move this here, just move it aside. We have the Door to Value, number 31. Sure the lighting's good. Okay. We had the Patience card come out with number 16. We had the 6th chakra with Archangel Metatron in reverse with number 40. Fours may be significant to this pile. I see quite a bit of 4 showing up. Might be a number to be on the lookout for. First impressions of your first meeting with your soulmate. This is obviously around the time meeting you're going to be feeling in an era of healing, opening, learning. You're like learning how to open your heart again. Perhaps you experienced some sort of heartbreak in the past. So at the time of this meeting, you may be doing like work with your chakras, especially your heart chakra. You may find yourself drawn to rose quartz at the time of this first meeting. But you're going to be feeling very full, emotionally fulfilled at the time of this meeting. Lots of self-love. You're doing a lot of self-love practices, self-care practices. You're feeling abundant emotionally as well as maybe in the physical realm. You may be meeting this person at a time when you're very abundant in your finances. This could be your resources. Maybe there's lots of opportunities at this time of this meeting. This is obviously a divine connection. So this card is asking you to be patient because this meeting is going to happen in divine timing, not when you want it to happen, but when it's meant to happen, when you guys are both ready for this meeting. What else can I say about this connection? We have so with the Archangel Metatron being in reverse, at the time of this meeting, this card is represented by the third eye chakra. And with it being in reverse, you may be lost and feeling confused at the time of your meeting. You may be going through a period of time where you're uncertain about your future. Maybe this is about your relationships. Take what resonates, but there might be some kind of confusion. Could be with your career, could be with your career direction, could be with your life direction. Maybe you're wanting to move somewhere, start over new. But you may just be feeling confused of what your next steps are when you meet this person. Or for some of you, you may need to maybe do some meditating, some deep thinking to gain some clarity on where we want to go next, and maybe then you will meet this person. For some of you, this could be maybe you're at the time of this meeting, you're having some negative thoughts, falling into some bad habits when it comes to worries and doubts. So this card is asking you to practice self-care, as I said before, the importance of self-love, self-care, treating yourself kinder, developing a clear, healthy version of how you perceive yourself and what you want your life to look like. So like I said, for some of you, this could be you moving somewhere new. Maybe you're outgrown wherever you live, or maybe this, for some of you, could have to do with the work you do. Maybe you're not feeling fulfilled in that area. But at the time of this meeting, this first meeting with your soulmate, you are really focusing on your wants, your needs, practicing this self-love, finding your value in yourself. It may have been a while since you've had a partner. For some of you may be feeling impatient and ready for a partner. Others of you may be focused on other things like this value, looking for this value. So regardless, we're trusting in our intuition. We're really following our hearts, gaining clarity at the time of this first meeting. So this is how some of you may meet when you're in this sort of energy. Some of you may meet through work with the door value card coming out. Or maybe you guys meet at a conference that has to do with, maybe there's motivational speakers that are talking about this topic. Or at some sort of retreat. That's possible for some of you. So let's get some more cards and get some more information all about your first meeting with your soulmate. Let us pull some cards. Maybe we can get some attributes. What this person is like, what they look like. So we did get the Seven of Swords in reverse. We got the Eight of Cups. We also had the Moon card come up. In the back of the deck, we had the Knight of Wands. So some things about this person is, this is the most obvious one that sticks out to me, is this person maybe walking away from some kind of disappointing situation, person, maybe they had some kind of disappointment in their business, with their career. Maybe this was a relationship, could be with their family, a previous love situation. But regardless, they're walking away from something. They're also walking away from this feeling, this Seven of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords upright usually talks about deceit, betrayal. This person may be feeling very protective, worried that others are coming for them and what they've built. But with it being in reverse, they may be walking away from these feelings. Perhaps this person that deceived them, or they're walking away from this person or this situation. This could be some kind of betrayal in business. It could be a betrayal in love. But regardless, this person is walking away for bigger and better things. We also had the Moon card come out. The Moon talks about unconscious beliefs, desires, motivations. So the Moon is also a card that is a time in our lives where we're having very powerful intuitive nudges. It could also be a time where this person is feeling uncertain of where things stand, what their next move is going to be. Things are unknown to them, so this might be a period of time where they're feeling unsure about what's going to happen next. And so it's important for this person at this time to really rely on their intuition and follow that nudge, those intuitive nudges. So as far as like what this person may look like, this person could, with the Moon, maybe they're very dark and mysterious. They could, maybe they don't reveal much about themselves initially, or maybe there's just something mysterious. They give off a mysterious vibe in your first meeting with them. Obviously, with the Seven of Swords being in reverse, this person is not out to deceive you, even if they give off this mysterious vibe where it seems like they're not revealing much about themselves. It could be they're guarding their heart maybe a little bit from this past heartbreak, from this disappointing situation. So maybe it'll take a while for them to open up, but they are trustworthy. As far as what they look like, they could, the color red could be significant. We have the red hat here and the red cape. Maybe you're wearing red at your first meeting. They could have dark hair or maybe blonde hair. And then I see the Moon in two of the cards. So maybe you guys meet at night as far as timing is concerned. Maybe they're wearing a hat the first meeting. I'm also getting I'm hearing the word Capricorn placements. I'm not really sure. That doesn't really vibe with the cards that have shown up, but I'm hearing they may have Capricorn placements, or maybe you meet in Capricorn season. And some of you may be friends. You may start off as friends. It may be like a gradual relationship where you go from friends to lovers. So let's pull some more cards and get some more information about this first meeting with your soulmate, what they're like, what they look like, what their first impressions of you are. We had the Midheaven card pop out, number 36. We also had the Sun card come out in reverse. So again, if you take this quite literally, what's the opposite of the sun? The moon. So maybe you guys are meeting in the evening times when it's dark out. Excuse me. Some of you could meet through the work you do. If you guys are entrepreneurs, maybe you meet at a networking event, or a conference, or if you guys work, maybe you work together, or maybe you're just working together on a creative project. This is like your public life, so this has to do with the work you do. This could be like through volunteer for some of you, if that's something you're very passionate about for like your life, like a mission of yours, life purpose is to help others. Maybe that's how you guys meet. You could meet quite literally, there's with this castle in the picture, maybe you go on a vacation and you go to visit a castle and that's where you meet. Maybe they're from a country with castles like Europe. Perhaps the sun in this card could represent, they may come off a little bit darker. Especially when at your first meeting, they may have this dark, mysterious vibe that they give off. Maybe they're a little bit alternative. Maybe they wear darker colors at your first meeting. Maybe it's the way they hold themselves or talk. Maybe they have a deeper voice, smoky voice. Some of them could have spiky hair or yellow hair, blonde hair. Some of them may like to, maybe they're more alternative and they color it hair like blues or red or something like that. Something that's not the norm. This could quite literally be their energy, the sun reversed as well. Maybe they're feeling a little bit down and in a darker place with their thoughts just because of this betrayal they went through, this disappointing situation. That could be true for some of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's pull some more cards to get some more information. I'm going to clear the area to make more space for the second part of this reading. Be back in a moment. Thank you for your patience. I am back, ready to pull some more cards, get some more information all about this first meeting with your soulmate. Let's get some more information about what their first impression of you is. For my pile number ones, what's this person's first impression of you? We did get the message, all that glitters. Number 16. What is this person's first impression of you? And then we also have Yang. Okay. So, my group number ones, your soulmate's first impression of you. With the All That Glitters card coming out in the upright, initially, they're going to see you as this larger than life, almost untouchable type presence. So they're really going to admire you and see you. They're going to probably put you up on this pedestal at your first meeting. They're, like I said, they see you as this like unattainable presence. Maybe they're going to be a little bit intimidated by you. Maybe you're very attractive, or maybe you're just very intimidating. So there may be some hesitation at your first meeting. So maybe this is just the aura you give off. Like this is more on the superficial level. Maybe you come off this way, but once they get to know you, they see a deeper side of you. And maybe they don't really see that at this initial meeting. Maybe they don't, for some of you, maybe they think you're unreachable. Maybe they feel like they're not worthy of you, like you're too valuable. But once they get to know you and are able to breach the surface below the mask that you put on, then they can really get to see who you truly are, and like your authentic self behind the mask, the real person. So this person is going to bring that out in you. Or maybe for some of you, they're going to recognize that you are putting on this mask, and they're going to see the real you behind the glimmer, behind the mask of this persona that you're putting on for others. They're going to see who you are, the vulnerable, more authentic side of you. So that is definitely something this person is going to see. And then with the yang energy, we have a yang energy. This is like a masculine type of energy. So it has to do with movement, creative activities, power. You're taking action. So they may see you as this powerful person who is going after all of their goals. You're moving forward. You have a good idea of what you want in your life, and you're going after it. And it's possible they may make a first move on you. Or I mean, one or other. Okay, I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied here. So either they'll make the first move on you, or you'll make the first move on them. Take what resonates. With the masculine, the person that has the masculine energy is going to be the ones making the first move. So if you're a female and you did identify with feminine energy, then the masculine in the situation is going to be the one pursuing you, making the first move, and vice versa. So the masculine is going to take the lead in this first meeting. Let's get some more cards, get some more information. Perhaps when you guys may meet, where you might be meeting, like what you may be doing at the time of this meeting. So let's get some more cards for my pile number ones, all about this meeting, this first meeting with their soulmate. We do have the wheel come up with indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. We do have the younger man card coming out, dealings or relationship with a younger man. So if you're feminine, female, and you're interested in males, your soulmate could be younger than you, or vice versa. If you're the male, you'll be younger than your person. Let's get some more cards. Some more information about this first meeting. Pile 1, soulmate. How will they meet? We have forest. Some of you may be meeting. Maybe in nature. Maybe you're going on a hike and that's how you meet. Maybe you live in here and you're just going on a walk, minding your own business, and you meet there. We also have bat with take care, enemies are working against you. I think this is talking about before when I pulled out that 7 of Swords in reverse. This could just be something from the past. Maybe this is an insecurity this person has. They're worried that others are against them. Let's get some more information. Let's get some time periods you may be meeting this person. When will my pile 1s be meeting their soulmate? We had August come out, the month of August. So some of you may be meeting this person in the month of August. Let's see if there's any other times you may be meeting this person, my pile 1s. And then some of you got April. So I don't know if you're watching this reading when I post it. We're currently in the month of June, so take what resonates, but you could be meeting anytime between the month of August and April. So that's like an 8 months. So within the next 8 months, you'll be meeting your soulmate. I'm definitely not getting eight weeks for you guys, so eight months is a more realistic timeline. Obviously, it could be anywhere from 8 weeks to 8 months, but I'm definitely seeing more of you being more on the side of 8 months from now. We also have the indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble and around aimlessly. So this could be you or your soulmate, and this maybe needs something that you need to figure out. Like I said before, I did have that card. I think it was the moon card about gaining more clarity, trusting in your intuition, getting more clear on things of what you want in your life. So that may be something you need to work through before meeting this person. And this card with the forest also talks about unclear thinking. So maybe you're just not in a good headspace. And that is something that you need to get into before you can meet this person. Something you need to like look at and work on. Or maybe this person will help you with that. Let's pull a love card and see what I have to say about my pile 1 soulmate. What can you tell me about this person? The first meeting with this person. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is just letting us know that it's okay. It's safe to love. It's safe to be vulnerable and share and open yourself to love and share your love with another person. So that's definitely, this relationship is going to bring that side out of you. They're going to help you open your heart to love and express yourself, express your love. We also got the wedding card coming out with this situation involves marriage. So for many of you, especially those of you who are interested in getting married, this person, your soulmate, is going to be your future spouse. So you guys will get married. Your soulmate may be taller than you. If you're the feminine and they're the masculine, he could have brownish black hair, darker eyes, like brown eyes, larger hands. Flowers may be significant for this relationship, a sign of this relationship's coming close. Your soulmate, first impression of you He's going to be really enthralled with you, immediately attracted to you. You're very beautiful, aesthetically pleasing. You may have a long brown hair, maybe be fuller figured. You might like to wear bright colors, like this purple here standing out. You could have red hair, because we have red hair here and red hair here. Could be curly red hair. Oh yeah, let's pull this card. I totally forgot to pull one of these. Let's pull an archetype card for my group ones. Tell me more about this first meeting with their soulmate. So the Gambler card came out with the light attributes, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So yeah, this group is has a huge emphasis on following your intuition, trusting in your inner knowing, and taking risks. Risks in love, risks in life, following your heart, following your sixth sense, your inner eye. And letting it guide you towards this person. So this is a very intuitive relationship. You guys will probably both be very intuitive at the time of this meeting. You guys will recognize each other right away. You'll see through any kind of deception or masks and see who one another is. Because again, like with the August, it looks like a moon here. So there's a lot of moon energy that came through with this pile. So the moon may be significant for this meeting. Also, maybe pile 3 may be an interest to you because the significator is a moon. So check out that pile if you were feeling drawn towards that pile. Let me roll the Astro Dice to get one last message, and I'm gonna pull some from my bowl as well. So let's get a message from the Astro Dice, and then we'll pull some attributes about this person from my bowl. We have Aquarius. That makes sense. You guys will have a unique relationship. Aquarius is all about authenticity, being your true self, not wearing a mask. And then we also have the first house, which deals with the self, the way you express yourself, about the ego, about who you are. So this is all about being vulnerable with one another, sharing your true self with the other. That's one of the things that this relationship's going to have, and it may happen right away. You may see like through each other's masks, and you'll know this person and you'll see them for who they are, not the mask they wear. We also have Mercury. Mercury is ruled by Gemini, and it deals with messages. So for some of you, you could meet through, with Aquarius being here, you could meet through the internet. Maybe you guys are communicating on the internet before you meet, and then you meet in person. Maybe you meet on a dating app. Maybe someone messages you on your social media, if you're on social media. Aquarian energy is very innovative, out of the box. They, like I said, they're very authentic. They may dress different, unique. They may help you step out of your comfort zone, this person. Let me pull a message from my bowl to get some more information about this person. There's my bowl. Okay, let's pull some more information about my pile 1 soulmate. Their first meeting is going to be very electric. You're going to have this immediate connection. It could be the psychic connection. Very deep. You're going to be, this person is very brilliant, very smart, very intelligent. You may have, with Mercury being here, maybe you guys have some conversations at your first meeting, or like you said, over social media. Maybe you guys have like these deep, meaningful conversations. This person could have crow's feet around their eyes. Take if it resonates. That's just for some of you. Maybe it's something, an attribute you really like about this person, or they like about you. Let's see. One last message. I pulled a couple more. We have the message caring. This is a very nurturing. This person deeply cares about you, your needs, what you have to say. They're also very brave, bold, confident. And this may be something they bring out in you. There may be a time where there will be some healing. This relationship could also bring healing. Because there may be something about yourself that maybe you don't like, or that like an insecurity of yours, and this person's going to help heal that insecurity that you have. Again, it could be about how showing who you really are, helping you express who you truly are and show that to others. Yeah, you're going to go through this transformation, and you're going to take off the mask, and you're going to show the world who you really are. And this person is going to help you and support you as you go through this transformation, about learning who you truly are, what you have to offer, and you're going to share your most authentic self to the world with this person by your side. So that is the messages I have for you. Thank you for being here today, Pile 1. If you like this reading and you made it to the end, put a butterfly emoji in the comments so I know that you made it to the end of this video. Like and subscribe if you like my videos, so you can hit the notification button and be notified about any future videos as well. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Welcome to your pile. Today's reading is all about your first meeting with your soulmate. What they're like, what they look like, what is their first impression of you, when and where you may meet, where are they now. So you chose the Shiva Lagum stone with the Energy Oracle deck. The Shiva Lagum deck, or stone, stone. It has Hinduism origins. It's from the Hindu religion. It carries the divine energy of creation, balance, and transformation. So very powerful energies from the stone. It also represents the union of the masculine and the feminine. It aids in healing, energy, mood. It can even help with fertility and conception. It represents the creation of life. So very beautiful, very powerful stone. So some of you may be healers, or your person may be a healer. First thoughts. Perhaps they help. Maybe they're a doctor, or or maybe you're a doctor. Delivery. You deliver. Actually, bring. Deliver. Help birth children into the world. It's just a thing that came through for some of you. So this person could be a doctor, a healer, could be an energy healer. Maybe they're a very creative person. Maybe they have this creative project or business that they're birthing. Maybe you guys will birth a business together, or have a creative project that you'll birth together. But let's pull some cards and get some more information about who this person is, what they look like, what their first impression of you is, how you guys may meet, and where they are right now. Let's get some information from my pile twos. Okay. Pile two's first meeting with their soulmate. We got the number 11 with cornucopia. And we got the Angel of Love. This card actually came out in pile number 1 as well. So if you were feeling drawn to pile 1, there may be some messages there for you. So obviously, this relationship is going to be very healing. It's going to bring about a lot of love. So it's going to be a loving relationship, a healing relationship. With the cornucopia being here, very abundant. The number 11 could be significant for this pile. Back of the deck energy has the patience card as well. So this is about divine timing, being patient. This person is coming, but we just need to be patient, and all will be revealed. Let's pull some tarot cards, get some more information about this person, what they look like, who they are. Who is this person for pile number 2? Who's pile 2 soulmate? What do they look like? What are they like? We have the Knight of Pentacles. I saw how the Four of Wands at the back of the deck. I'll put that here because it kind of just popped out. So first impressions. This person has a lot to offer you. They are stable. They're going after their dreams. They're building a strong foundation with the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Wands being here. So where your person is right now is they're building their coin. They're preparing for the future. They're setting the foundations to create a family. This is talking, I think a lot of this, for many of you, this is the soulmate of yours. If you're wanting a family, this is definitely something that's coming through. You can have that family, that stability that you crave, because we have a strong foundation here, and this person is very hardworking, and they're building this beautiful, abundant future. And it's something you guys can share together. But let's get some more cards, get some more information, dig a little bit deeper for my pile number 2s. And your Soulmate is also very hardworking. They're committed to their goals. Like I said, they're in it for the long haul. And they could have Capricorn placements. They're like very earthy, like very grounded, committed. They know what they want. They're going after their goals. Nothing's gonna stop them to reach all of their dreams, hopes, and wishes. As far as what this person could look like, the color blue could be significant. In the first meeting, we have blue here and blue in this Four of Wands card as well. You could have red hair. If you're the feminine, red hair. Possibility, maybe you guys meet somewhere where there's a lot of food, maybe at a wedding, a banquet, a picnic, somewhere where there may be food available, especially this fruit. And then we also have lots of yellow, so like the sun may be significant. Maybe you guys will be meeting in the daytime as far as the time. Let's get some more cards, more information, all for my pile number 2s. Tell me more about their first meeting. We have Cancer that came out. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising may be significant for this group. We have 4 again, so 4s may be significant in the Four of Wands. The 4 for Cancer. Cancer is a sign that's very emotional, very nurturing, very loving, very intuitive. So both of you could have Cancer placements. Again, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's see if there's another card in this deck. Okay. We also had Sagittarius come out. Number 9 with Expand. So one or both of you may be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could also meet in Cancer season or Sagittarius season. So in July or November. Sagittarius are all about higher learning, expansion, travel. So you can meet this person on vacation or while you're traveling, or if you're going back to school, you could meet them that way. Cancer is also a very nurturing sign. They're all about the home. So you may build a home with this person, build a family with this person. They're very family oriented. So that's another thing about them. They're also very adventurous. This relationship is going to be a lot of fun. You may meet this person doing something adventurous, like going skydiving or going to Thailand or something, or backpacking through the Amazon. It could just be something very random, out of the box, spontaneous type of energy. Or you guys can meet through school or some kind of learning opportunity. But let's get some more information, more cards, so we can get a better understanding of who this person is, when you guys may meet, what they're like, what are their first impression of you, all that good stuff. Let's get the deets. We got the Mentor card that came out with the light attributes, passing on wisdom, and refining students' character. So with Sagittarius coming out and this card, I feel like with wisdom, Sagittarians are also very known as to be very wise and have a lot of wisdom. So some of you may be meeting this person. I wouldn't say this person could be a mentor, because I don't know if I'd necessarily say that's a good idea to have relations with someone that's teaching you, just because of the power dynamics. But maybe you guys are going to be learning something together. Again, this could be like higher learning, or maybe there's some kind of There's something you're interested in learning more about, and maybe you meet this person there. Maybe it's a class you're taking, an art class, astrology class, I don't know, some kind of class where you're learning, gaining knowledge from a mentor type person. Maybe this person is going to teach you too. This could be a teacher. Maybe that's their job. Maybe they're a mentor or a teacher to others. Or guide. I'm thinking guide is coming through. Some kind of mentor or guide or teacher. Or they are learning something. They're learning from this guide, this mentor. They're studying something when you guys meet. So again, school or some kind of, I'm hearing like it could be like an activity, like a sporting thing. Maybe they're learning some kind of sport, like martial arts or tennis, or they may be learning some kind of religion, more about some sort of religion, like I'm hearing Taoism. Yeah, so there's that. Back of the deck, we have the Visionary card with the light attributes. Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing on that. What's the Visionary card? So Visionary is also associated with Aquarius, so this person or you may have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising in your chart. Let me just read the attributes. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So you guys could meet through, maybe you both have this vision of the future. Maybe you're doing some kind of humanitarian work, you're volunteering somewhere, and that could be how you meet. This person is giving me like wise I can't say the word guru, you know what I'm talking about, type of energy. So they're like this teacher, and I'm thinking it's like this very wise, like, and religious type energy vibe I'm getting off this person. Like they know a lot about a certain religion, or they study a religion, or maybe they like learning more about religions. I just feel like religions is significant for this group for some reason. Maybe you're a very religious person, or this person teaches you and you become more interested in this religion, and that's how you meet. Take what resonates with you. If you guys aren't religious, then it could just be more of a spiritual type of religion, or maybe it's some kind of special like humanitarian cause, like volunteering, helping children in another country or something like that. So, or it could just be like a business vision they have to bring people together. So take what resonates. Like I said, that's what I am getting through the cards. Let's pull some more information, get some more cards for my group number twos. What do they look like? What are their first impressions of you? Okay. So we have Between Worlds, number 3. Fork in the Road, number 13. So forks coming up again. And 9 as well. 9s can be significant numbers as well. Come to the Edge. So this Between Worlds and Fork in the Road. Oh yeah, we also had this card that popped out. It looks like it's the Breathe card in reverse. Number 29. So, well, anyways, let's get started with what we have here. So what I feel about this person's first impression of you is they feel like you have this very risk-taking, like you're ready to leap, to do something, embark on some kind of journey with them. So they may think they can see you as very spontaneous, very exciting, adventurous. You're like a risk taker. You're a lot of fun. You're very like, I'm getting like a flowy energy. So you're like you're really into the feminine type of energy. You're like go with the flow type of person. You follow your intuition. You're very open. You're very caring. You're very naturally beautiful. I think this person sees you as like as natural, and like you have this like untamed beauty, and that's one of the things that this person really admires about you. And your adventurous spirit, your willingness to learn new things, try new things, go on adventures. You could have dark, long hair. What else I see? With Between Worlds coming up, this could talk about the unconscious versus the subconscious. Maybe there's surface level you and subconscious you, and maybe this person wants to learn all sides of you, not just the surface level, but they want to dive in deep and learn more about you. And they're just very mesmerized by you, and they want to know you on a deep level. This could also, with Between Worlds, this could be a very psychic, spiritual type of connection. Maybe you somehow have communicated with this person before you meet them. Maybe you just intuitively know when you guys will meet. You just have a feeling. I feel like my group 2s are very in tune with their intuition. They're very psychic. They're very much in their feminine energy. What else do I see? Maybe some of you guys meet by the ocean. You see like flamingos, around flamingos, or areas that have flamingos, like somewhere tropical. Some of you could be love the water, love the ocean, live by the ocean. You guys could meet that way, like I said. Meet at the beach. But this person sees you as this light too, because it shows you stepping into your light. So this person can also help you maybe step into the light, step into the spotlight. Maybe they're encouraging you to go after some kind of dream you've always wanted to. Have this transformation, become this beautiful flamingo. I'm hearing bungalow, so maybe that's how you guys meet, or maybe you guys end up living in the bungalow together, or one of you guys has a bungalow type of home. Like you guys like give me the vibe like very adventurous, so you're like eclectic, so like where you live may not be where most people would live, like in a little bungalow on the beach, or I see you guys traveling a lot with this group, constantly bettering your knowledge, learning more, growing together, getting more spiritually, learning deeper with your spirituality. We did also have the breathe card in reverse though, so maybe, yeah, like I said, maybe this person helps you become more grounded, maybe more practical, or maybe just encourages you to slow down a little bit and just be in the moment, be present, breathe out, take the time to rest and rejuvenate, to meditate. So this just might be a need for that, or this person helps with that. Have a little bit more balance when it comes to that. As far as looks, like I said, this person, they just give me like older than they are vibes. Like they might be more mature. So it could be an older person. This person could be older. Like they could have long hair or they could have short hair. They might dress kind of like in some kind of like traditional garb. Because like this guy's like wearing a robe and this guy is wearing like this type of headpiece. It's just like it's very traditional. So maybe they are really, like I said, into some kind of religion or religious practice, and they wear like the formal clothing that's required for this religion. Some of them could be, maybe there are some kind of spiritual leader. So maybe they lead people. With this visionary card here, that could definitely be possible for some of you. Some of them could, some of you, this person could be quite a bit older and have gray hair. But again, take what resonates for you. They're definitely older and they seem very wise though. So that's definitely a big vibe that I'm coming off. And like I said, they might dress pretty traditional in clothing that's connected to their beliefs, their religion, or whatever it is that they believe in. I also get like this feeling like this person is very, like they're very sensitive, like they really are like understanding. They want to know more about like different cultures and how they live. So maybe this person spends time in different cultures living, and they dress the part because they don't want to stand out, because they want to learn more about the culture and really embody that culture and that respect it, like have that respect. So that's definitely coming through. This could also be something you guys do together. Let's pull some more cards though and get even deeper into this reading, more specifics about when you guys may meet, what they're doing at the time of this meeting. Just more information for my pile number 2s. I am getting younger man, so for some of you, this could be someone younger than you. Take what resonates. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. That card came out in pile 1 as well, so if you were feeling drawn to pile 1, maybe check that out. You have Candle with You Will Be Shown the Way. Pile 2. What can you tell me about pile 2 soulmate? When they may meet, what they may be doing when they meet. We did have the kangaroo card come out with unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So the kangaroo just kind of reminds me of Australia. Some of you may be meeting traveling, maybe Australia, but also this person may help you maybe plan your future a little bit better, become a little bit more grounded, or maybe you help each other become a little bit more grounded and plan for your future. Maybe this is you guys planning your future together. You meet, it's a little wild ride, but you decide to settle down pretty quick. And then it says you are highly thought of. So this person really thinks highly of you. Their first impression of you is they really admire you. They hold you in high regard. This could be in your intellect, the way you dress, the way you look. But like mostly they're really your mind. They think you're very intelligent, very beautiful. They love your spirit. Like I said, this is a very spiritual group here. So you may be wearing a red bow at the time of this meeting if you're the feminine. Let's pull some more cards, get a little bit more information. All from my pile 2, Soulmate. What can they expect with this meeting? First impressions, where they may meet, when they may be meeting. Okay. Okay, I had a couple more cards finally flew out quite a bit. The younger woman card also came out, which is interesting. So like I said before, you could be the younger woman. You could be younger than this person if you're the feminine. So maybe it just depends. Like if it's you. So actually this is a confirmation. So if you're the feminine in this relationship, then you're definitely going to be the younger person in this relationship. But if you're like both men, maybe you're going to be the younger man. Or if you're a man, then this is going to be a younger woman. So your soulmate will be a younger woman. So that's what that is talking about. You got the tiger card. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Again, we're taking risks. We're adventurous. We're taking a chance on love. We're taking a chance on going on all these adventures. You're a risk taker. That might be something you guys share together. You also have fan with romance, celebration, and party. You could meet this person at a party or a celebration. Could be at a wedding. Could be at a... Yeah, because you had the 4 of Wands show up in this reading. So yeah, definitely this could be how you guys meet. This could be your future. Maybe you have a fan like this, or maybe this is a gift you get from your person, from your soulmate. We also have desk with pay attention to your work. So that may be for some of you, maybe you're having all this fun, all this celebrations, but you also need to put in the work, the hard work, so you guys can build this future together. So that means, it's fun to travel, have these fun times, celebrate with your family and friends, but it's also important that we spend some time working. For some of you, this could be you meet through this person through work, but for the most part, I see you guys meeting through higher learning or through some kind of religious thing or when you're traveling. So let's get like timing. When will this person, we got July, which if you're watching this reading, it's mid-June currently. Let's see, is there any other times maybe this person, when will this be meeting? So like these sticking out. I also had these 2 that were calling out, so May and June. So currently we're in June and July is coming up. Obviously May is past. So maybe you've met this person already. Maybe you met in May. Or maybe, and then the next 3 months are going to be significant. For some of you, you may not meet this person till next May. But if I see the majority of you, you either know this person, you've already met them, or you're about to meet them, either this month or in July. For some of you, you live in Canada, or Canada is significant to maybe your person's from Canada, maybe you're from Canada, maybe you're traveling to Canada, maybe that's where you meet. But I'm just hearing Canada as coming through. I'm hearing humanitarian work. So yeah, many of you will meet through your humanitarian work. Maybe you're going on a mission of some sort coming up in a month or 2. Or maybe you're already on one. Or maybe you're doing some kind of volunteer in your local community and that's how you meet this person. Could be on the local level, could be far. We did get the card finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So some of you may be focusing on your finances and your career right now. Maybe you're not looking for this person. You may be just more focused on this at the time of this meeting. Maybe you don't really see them or whatever, but they come in with this offer of this great adventure, or they have this great vision and they want to take you with them, but you're really focused on your career and finances. So again, that could be why some of you may have that delay until next May until you meet this person. Maybe you're more focused on this until next year. You may meet this person May 2026 or a year from now, because this is a timeless reading. So let's see. We also have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is saying take a risk, take a chance on love, take the steps needed so you can have this love in your life. And that could be like dealing with your finances and your career so you can get this stable, so you can focus more on this part, the fun part with the love and the romance. But just make the effort is what they're saying, encouraging you at this time. We also have engagement at the back of the deck with your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for those of you that already met this person, this definitely looks like you may be taking your relationship to the next level. I know this is geared towards singles, but it could be maybe you've already met this person, maybe they're a friend of yours, and maybe they're going to want to ask you out, ask you to be their boyfriend or girlfriend. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For those of you that haven't met them yet, this message is saying that this is going to be a committed long-term relationship. Engagement is in the cards. You could get engaged to this person and eventually marry them. Let's pull some attributes about this person. Pile 2. Tell me more about pile 2 person. Okay, let's see what we got. We have connected. This could be that you guys have a strong connection, or it could be this person is well connected, you're well connected as far as like with work and knowing people. This person could have a goatee or facial hair of some sort. The brilliant message came out again. This came up on pile 1. So this person is very smart, obviously very wise, very intelligent. And that is very important for this relationship. I did get the message dangerous. This person is a risk taker. They take chances. So that's not surprising that it came out. They may be prone to taking risks when it comes to financial issues, so be aware of that. Or maybe one or both of you guys are, so maybe you're a gambler or something. So just something to be aware of. One or both of you could be Italian. You could meet in Italy. Italy may have a significance for your relationship. Maybe one of you speaks Italian. We have the Rebel card that came out, so we had Rebel and Dangerous. So this person, they may come off as a bit of a rebel. Maybe they have tattoos. Maybe they have like piercings, or they just dress kind of alternative. They're just a rebel, maybe just in their life. Maybe they don't do what most people do. Maybe they don't have a stable 9-to-5 job. Maybe they're more of a creative person. They kind of follow their intuition, follow their spiritual path. They're not super grounded in doing what everyone else is doing. They're not traditional in that sense. They may have an oval-shaped face. Let's see if there are any other messages about this person's appearance or... I'm hearing that a computer is important to this connection. Maybe one of you or both of you uses the computer for your work. Could be in tech, could be in hearing finances for some of you, or could be an entrepreneur, a coder. You could meet over online, because that is a possibility, that you guys meet online, and maybe you communicate initially online and then you meet in person, or that's how you meet. I'm hearing mobile. That could just be like you're moving around a lot. They're moving around a lot. Very like to move around a lot, travel. It could also be a mobile home. Or maybe you have like a one or both of you has like a like an RV type thing where you're mobile and able to get around easily. Maybe you like to travel the US. Maybe you guys will do that together. I'm starting to lose my voice. I'm getting really itchy and dry. Maybe that's a message that you need to drink more water. I hear something about a declaration. So maybe in your first meeting or soon after, maybe they'll have some kind of proposition for you, or a declaration of love is what I'm hearing. Okay, I think that is the majority of the message. Let's roll your astro dice to get one last message for my pile number 2. All about their soulmate. We did get, we got Libra. And we did get the 7th house. So, and we got Saturn. Okay, interesting. Okay, so with Libra is an air sign, so they enjoy communication, good conversations, but they're all about balance. That they're looking for balance, the need of balance. So this relationship could bring a lot of balance to your life, with your career, your finances. With it just will be a very balanced relationship. You guys will bring a lot of peace to one another, maybe support each other when you need to be supported. It's just a very balanced, healthy relationship. Maybe you guys are a good balance of like that masculine, feminine energy with that stone that was at the beginning of this reading. So you could meet in Libra season as well. That's a possibility for some of you. I think that's like September, around September time. We have the 7th house, which is the house of one-on-one like relationships, partnerships. So this talks about a partnership, a loving relationship. So it does have potential, like I said, for long-term commitment. And with Saturn being here, Saturn is about the slow and steady race. He's about restriction, but he's also about, he brings stability and long-term success. So slow and steady. So this relationship may drag out for a while, or maybe you have to work on some things to get this balance, but it's going to be a very balanced, stable, committed relationship. You did have the 4 of Wands show up, so that's about stability, commitment. So yeah, I'm seeing definitely commitment, stability, love, lots of fun times, adventurous times. You guys are, one or both of you are risk takers. You may like to travel a lot together. You guys open each other up to love. You may be meeting in the near future. You might have already met even. It's a possibility. And you guys just bring a lot of balance and love and fun. That's how I would describe your relationship. And that's how I would describe what they think of you when they meet you too. So you're like this fun, adventurous. intelligent, beautiful person. That's what I have for you. Thank you for being here. If you like this video and made it to the end of this video, please put a flower emoji in the comments section so I know you made it to the end, and like and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for any future readings. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about your first meeting with your soulmate, what they're like, what they look like, what is their first impression of you, how and when you may meet. So let's get started. I'll pull some cards. You did choose the crescent moon little dish here and the archetype oracle deck. Crescent moons represent new beginnings, progress, change, cycles of change. Could be maturity, release, intuition, knowledge, and that of the unknown, the unconscious, your intuition, all that fun stuff. So let's get started and get some more information all about this first meeting with your soulmate. What can you tell me about this first meeting for pile number 3, soulmate? Okay, we have the artist card that came out with expressing dimensions of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. It did come out in the upright, so we're going to take that interpretation. You also got the Rebel card. I feel like Rebel is showing up in a lot of this reading in different ways. So if any of the other piles were you feeling called to, maybe check those out. Especially pile 2, there was a lot of messages about Rebel energy. So with the light attributes of the Rebel, we have challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. So looking at this card, this could be you in the picture or your soulmate. Take what resonates. You might have long blonde hair. Some of you may be a painter, some kind of artist. Your soulmate may be an artist of some sort. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe that's how you guys meet. We're going to find more information about how this person is a rebel and how that shows up. Back of the deck energy, we have the Avenger card with the light attributes. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of the society or oneself. So yeah, this Rebel card could be about someone that they are all about fairness and justice. They could be a humanitarian type person fighting for a cause, for what they think is right. Like I said, this could be just in their life or in the life of others. But let's pull some more cards, get some more information. All about pile number 3's first meeting with their soulmate, what they're like, how they meet, all that fun stuff. You had a lot of cards that flew out, so let's see what happens here. We did have the 2 of Wands show up. We also had the 10 of Swords. Strength in reverse. We also had the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So lots of 10s, so endings. We also had the 2 of Cups, but it did come out in reverse, so that's interesting, which is beautiful that that came out, so it doesn't necessarily mean, so 2s, I'm also seeing 2, you had the 2 of Wands and the 2 Cups, so 2s, 10s, maybe significant numbers with this connection. Let's get a read on it. We have, I would say, we have the Two of Wands upright. The Two of Wands often has to do with us planning for the future, taking the first steps towards our future. So this could represent your person and they're ready to take a step forward, maybe open themselves up to a long-term partner. Maybe that's what they're seeking, and this is them opening up, expanding, opening their heart, the possibility. This could be them planning for the future, maybe planning for a partner. Maybe this is them doing hard work, taking the first steps with a new job, a long-term career. They could be an entrepreneur. Maybe they're building their business, expanding. But we also have the Ten of Swords coming out, which deals with betrayal, endings. It's very painful, but necessary. This could have to do with love, because we did have the Two of Cups coming out in reverse. So it could be that this person had some kind of heartbreak, and with the Two Cups in reverse, they're feeling very betrayed, very alone. It was a very brutal ending, rough ending with this relationship that they were in. Maybe they're heartbroken. With the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, maybe this person planned to have a family with a person and it ended up not working out. They didn't have this happy family. Maybe they did build their coins, their stability with this person, and they ended up being betrayed and left alone, and they're picking up the pieces. Also, with the Strength being in reverse, this person could be feeling like downtrodden, weak, defeated. So this could be the energy of when you guys meet. You could be meeting this person after they went through this heartbreak. And they're just picking up the pieces and they're trying to get things back in order with this Two of Wands. Maybe they're just taking the first steps after this heartbreak to figure out what they want to do next. That could be what this Two of Wands represents. This Strength being in reverse, this could also be them going within, maybe trying to heal some of their heartbreaks. Allowing themselves to be vulnerable and maybe open up about this heartbreak to you or to someone. So that's definitely what I'm seeing so far, but let's pull some more cards, get some more information about this connection. So sorry about that crash. I guess that's a confirmation of this heartbreak, crash and burned. Okay, so let's pull some more cards for my pile number 3s. All about their person, what they look like, what their first impression of you is, how you guys meet. Okay, man holding a coin. So this person is definitely building their stability. They're building they have good money. They have a good amount of money. This could be like in the form of they have a savings, or they earn a lot of money. They worked hard for their money. They're offering this money. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. They obviously planned for this future with this person, but this person walked away from them. So let's get some more cards with some more information. This person could have brown hair, long brown hair. Your future soulmate. Let's see what else pops out for my pile number 2s. Future soulmate. We did get the cornucopia, but again, it came out in reverse. So this is that Ten of Pentacles. They have all this abundance and they wanted to share it with someone else, but they had this Ten of Swords happen, this betrayal. This person just rejected them, left them, and they're feeling heartbroken from this, with this Two Cups being in reverse. We also had a woman holding the heart, number 44. So this could represent you. Maybe you come in with this open heart. You have an offer for this person. Maybe you're the one that opens their heart. Let's pull some more cards and get some more information about my pile number 3s. Tell me more about what's their first impression of my pile number 3s. We have the Pioneer card, and we have the hearts. So hearts are significant for this connection. Maybe you'll see hearts when you meet this person. The Pioneer light attributes are passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So this could be them. Maybe they're this pioneer. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is how they see you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't again. But it looks like maybe this is you guys building this relationship with this heart being here. So this is you coming in and opening them up to love again. So you're this pioneer coming in, and this is what you have to offer. You're being honest, open, sincere. Maybe this is just who you are. Maybe you're very kind, very compassionate. 1111 confirmation on the timer. But this could definitely represent who you are. You got your kind of a heart on your sleeve. This is who I am type of person. Honest, vulnerable, compassionate type of person. So that's something that could attract them to you. Back of the deck is the Avenger card with the messages: desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So this Avenger card could have to do with this heartbreak. You coming in with this offer and just with a desire to balance the scales of justice. They were portrayed by this person, but they're seeing that all is not lost because you're here. So that could be for some of you. But let's get some more cards, more information about my pile number 3s, about their first meeting with their soulmate. We have Uranus with change. Number 25, I said 27. In my brain, I'm at 7. And then the number 1 with Aries. So this person could be a sun, moon, rising Aries. Aries in their chart could be significant. This person is very passionate. They just go after what they want. They come off as very confident, dedicated. They could be a little bit over the top at times, but they have a good heart. And then with change, this relationship could bring a lot of change. Maybe you're changing their mind and how they view love because they were betrayed in the past. This change could just be one or both of you changing in some fundamental way. So maybe you meet in some kind of an unexpected way because Uranus deals with like unexpected change. So maybe you guys meet, maybe when this person is still healing, your soulmate's still healing from their betrayal. So maybe it's not the ideal timing. The timing isn't ideal, but it's meant to happen. So that's a message for some of you. You could, let's get some more information actually about this person. This relationship. We have exchanging gifts. This could be how maybe this person sees you as a gift. Maybe they want to give you gifts. Maybe they think you're deserving of gifts. This could be this could be like an exchange of energy, an exchange of, this could do with like maybe you guys have a conversation, exchange of communication, exchange of words. Maybe this is how you meet, maybe at a birthday party or some kind of celebration where there's gifts present. Any other cards? Okay. These ones wanted to come out. I felt it. It's kind of a lot, but yeah, I think that's actually. We got chop wood with 42. We have to be fair, number 38. Clean it up, 21. Threes could be significant for this relationship. Number 3. We did have number 2 with yin, but in reverse. And we also had the fates, number 17, but in reverse. So, what does this tell me about this relationship, when you may meet, who this person is, what they feel about you? I would say this person finds you to be stable. Maybe their last partner was very unstable. Getting very stable energy here with chop wood. That means like business as usual. Maybe you guys meet, that's how you meet, doing something that you do on your daily routine. To be fair, this could be they value you, think you're this very fair, just person, or maybe you're fair, they're fair-skinned or you're fair-skinned. But there's definitely this idea of fairness coming through, balance, fairness. When it comes to the scales of justice. I mean, they had this heartbreak, so maybe they feel like, hey, this is my gift that's coming to me. You had the gift card, exchanging gifts. So this to be fair person's coming in, and what a gift they are. They see you as a gift. They value you quite a bit. Clean it up could be maybe this relationship's very healing. One or both of you is help healing. You're obviously help healing this person's heart. Maybe you guys are in this relationship. Maybe this could be when you meet, you could be volunteering or something, like cleaning the beach, for instance. Cleaning your home, doing some spring cleaning. Maybe this is your person going through old mementos of their past person, the one that betrayed them, and they're cleaning it up. Moving on, mending their heart. Could be a message for some of you. With the fates coming out in reverse, this just gives me the idea that they thought that the person they were with before was their soulmate. And they feel disillusioned, like, oh, maybe I'll never find love, or I thought this person was meant to be, but it's not, so I don't believe in fate anymore. So this could be just the energy of your person, or maybe both of you have that feeling. With the yin being in reverse, this could be about, the yin is like, I think it's feminine energy with the yin. So let's see here. Yeah, it talks about receiving, receptivity. of allowing, the idea of allowing things to come to you, of receiving things, about allowing others to take the lead by surrendering to what is meant to be. But this could be, since it's in reverse, you or this person could have a hard time opening up to receiving. Maybe you feel like this person feels like, oh, they had this previous relationship, maybe they don't deserve this. Beautiful new person coming in with this offer of love. Maybe they've been fighting it for a while, that they don't deserve love, so they haven't been trying. Maybe they just haven't been trying to even put themselves out there. This could also be about being open to giving and receiving. Maybe this person's a giver and they don't know what it's like to receive, so this relationship gives the opportunity to receive love from you. So that's a message for some of you, but let's pull some more information to get some timing information, when you might meet them, how you may meet this person, what your first meeting will be like. We have bull, like the animal bull. We also have fair woman. So again, fair is coming out. Maybe you are this fair woman, or maybe your soulmate's this fair woman, or maybe this is how you guys meet. With the bull showing up here, this is talking about not backing down from opposition, showing strength and fortitude. That's way too many cards. I had a bunch of cards full up, but I think it was too many. What can you tell me more about this connection, this soulmate for pile 3? Okay, let's see here. We have the moon, changes in your life. You may be meeting this person when they're going through some changes, or you may be going through some changes. This talks of handshake, says a meeting with a stranger could be important. So this is talking about this meeting with your person, your soulmate. Someone's going out of your life, or the end of a situation. So definitely, I think what I'm seeing here is definitely whoever's the one, I'm picking is your soulmate, but it could be you if the roles are reversed. Just got out of this relationship where it was betrayed, where they were betrayed, and they're feeling like they're in this dark place, feeling like they'll never find love again. This is you. You're going to meet them around that time when they have given up on love. I think you're going to come in and show them that love is possible. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's get a timing. When may we meet this person? When may we meet this person? I have October, and I also have March. So it could be any time in between October and March. I'm hearing November from many of you, so maybe November you guys could meet. End of October, earliest into November is the likelihood for most of you, but like it could be as late as March depending on where you guys are at in this journey. With the moon showing up, again, that's with changes, but this could be revelations, things coming to the surface. Maybe this person is dealing with this past betrayal and they're healing. Could be a message for some of you. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. This might just be this person that's dealing with some internal things that went through this heartache, or it could be you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's pull some more cards, get some more information for my pile number 3s. What can you tell me about this connection, the soulmate connection? First meeting. Yep. confirmation again. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So again, this is about an ex that we're trying to release, so we can move on to this connection. And you're going to help with this healing process. We also have playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So this relationship will be very playful. You guys will flirt a lot, have a lot of fun together. With very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So again, for some of you, this could be coming in pretty quick. Like I said, most of you, I heard like October. Pile 3, sorry about that. My camera cut out a little bit. So we were talking about this very soon card that came out. And I was saying that, like I said, for many of you, you're going to be meeting this person October into November. But some of you may be meeting them sooner than that. But for the most of you, I see that October to November card. But it's asking us to really figure it out as what we want in a partnership. This could be about what they look like, how they are, what kind of communication style you guys have, how, like, just about the big things like family. Do you want a family? How do you want to handle the finances? Just thinking about those the big things that what you're looking for. Like, get specific. If it's a physical thing, like what attributes are you looking for in a person? What qualities are you looking for in a person? And speaking of that, I forgot to pull from my bowl, so we're going to pull some attributes from my bowl about your soulmate that's coming in. What does group 3 soulmate look like? Let's see here. We could have crow's feet on their eyes, around their eyes. It says a fun time. So you guys are going to have a lot of fun together. They're funny, so they're funny, and you're going to have a fun time. So that's something to know about them. They may have a cowlick, hair cowlick. They may have a goatee. They may have broad shoulders. They could have curly hair. So they may have facial hair, they may have curly hair, they may have a cowlick. So lots of hair type of attributes. And they're going to be really funny. So those are the main messages for there. Any other last message you need to know about this person? Let's pull one more. We got the message tall. This person could be tall. Taller than you. Tall, just in general. They're just going to be taller than you. So take it how it resonates for you. Yeah, it looks like you're going to have a lot of fun because we did have the flirty card, the playfulness card come out. So yeah, this person is fun, funny. So you guys are going to be very playful. Maybe you guys will do a lot of childlike things. Maybe they will help you connect to your inner child. What else? Anything else you can tell me about pile number 3's soulmate, when you'll meet, how you'll meet, what you'll be doing when they meet? We did get you'll be playing a different role with hat coming out. I decided to pull a couple more of these messages. The bridge card, successfully overcoming an obstacle or problem. The crown with honor and respect will come to you. Dog barking, advice from a friend. And tower, the tower card was solid foundation, success with effort. So this will be a successful relationship. You'll have to put in the effort, put in the work, but you guys can make this work. We're overcoming any kind of problems. A lot of it has to do with this past ex in the situation. or whatever other obstacles you guys run into, you will overcome. Just coming together, there'll be a lot of honor and respect. This could be maybe they're very respected in what they do, or maybe you are. Maybe together you guys bring a lot of honor and respect. Maybe people really respect your relationship that you have. Taking on a new role, this could be the role of a girlfriend or a boyfriend, a partner. It could be, if you get married, a husband or a wife. Just a different role because you're in a relationship now, so your role has changed. And then there may be a friend that's helping out with this situation, a significant friend. Maybe that's how you meet this person. Or maybe you guys start off as friends. Did I miss any cards to pull from? I feel like I didn't. Okay, so we're just going to roll the Astro Dice and get one last message for my group number 3s when it comes to their soulmate. What can you tell me about this relationship? Oh, that one. So you have Taurus. Excuse me, hiccup. And it looks like the first house with Saturn. So interesting. So this person could be a Taurus sun, moon, and rising. You could be a Taurus sun, moon, and rising. Taurus is about luxury. They're very grounded, very nurturing, they're into the finer things in life. Some people would say they're a little lazy, but I have no problem with any Tauruses. So they're very stable. They're an earth sign, so stability, luxury. So this relationship may feel very luxurious, very, I would say, lucky, maybe very connected. You guys are very connected, grounded. And with Saturn being here, Saturn is long-term. So this relationship is going to be a long-term connection. There may be some restrictions, but that could just be about balance. This relationship brings a lot of balance, fairness. You guys are going to balance out each other very well. With it being in the first house has to do with the self, how you are viewed in the world, how you express yourself. So maybe there's a transformation when you guys come together with how you present yourself. Like you did get you'll be wearing a new hat, and then the crown you'll be honored and respected. So maybe this relationship's going to bring a lot of honor and respect. You're changing your role. Maybe people will see you more. Maybe this person will help you shine, encourage you to flourish and be more authentic. Okay. Trying to see if there's any last messages when it comes to this pile number 3 for their soulmate and their first meeting with their soulmate. You guys might start off as friends, maybe slowly build this foundation. You're helping heal this person from a past heartache. Like I said, this relationship will bring a lot of honor and respect. People will see and respect. Maybe this person will really respect and be honored to be with you. The relationship will just be you guys will have lots of respect for each other. Maybe self-respect. Maybe this person will teach you to have more respect for yourself and realize your amazingness. I'm hearing randomly Miller Lite beer. Maybe one or both of you likes to drink that kind of beer. You may get married. I'm hearing marriage is on the table for this connection. I'm also hearing August, so maybe some of you will be meeting as early as August, meeting your person, soulmate. You're on the right path to your person, I'm also being told. So keep it going, keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive, be open. Some of you may be having a move. Maybe some of you are moving and you could meet maybe after you move. Maybe you're moving cities, moving towns, moving states, moving country, whatever it is. There's some kind of move going on or movement of some sort. Something with money. Maybe some of you are taking a new job or you're making more money. Or maybe you're just investing more in yourself and your finances, building for your future. Maybe you'll do that with this person. One or both of you may like to collect model planes. I'm also hearing the word motel. Maybe one or both of you, that's how you'll meet. Maybe like a reception or something at a hotel. Or maybe when you're traveling to your destination. Maybe I'm hearing helicopter as well. Maybe you'll be going on a helicopter ride of some sort. I know they do those like little tours. You can go to the Grand Canyon and go in a helicopter. So maybe that's how you'll meet, or maybe that's what you guys will do together. I'm hearing home and marriage. So many of you will be getting a home together, building a home, building a life, getting married if that's what you desire. If not, just, committing to each other long term. You might have kids together if that's what you're interested in. You could have a kid or children with this person, your soulmate. Or it's perhaps one or both of you had kids from a previous relationship and you're bringing them into the relationship. Some of you, California may be significant to your meeting. Maybe you live in California. Maybe you're moving to California. They're moving to California. Some of you could meet at a concert. I'm just getting a lot of messages from my pile 3. So a lot of different ways you may meet in different situations, but with your person. But I think if you're with this person, you guys are going to bring like a lot of value to one another. And you guys are going to build a legacy for your family, for that to hand down to the next generation with money. And you're going to be very motivated. You're going to motivate each other, inspire each other to go after your dreams. And you guys will be very content together. Those are the messages I have. Thank you for being with me here. If you made it to the end of this video, please put a heart in the comment section so I know you made it to the end of this video. Actually put a yellow heart in the comment section so I know you made it to the end of this video. I hope you have a great, beautiful rest of your day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified of any other future videos, and I'll talk to you soon, Pile 3. Bye!